what if I want to get a divorce, but the other party does not agree? Can I move forward with applying for divorce anyway? Yes, you can. To an extent, what you can expect from that divorce, it depends on what religion you are. So there is, at a high level, there are two types of divorces in the UAE, or categories of divorces. One is the Muslim divorce, or under Sharia, and the other one is civil divorce at a high level. There's obviously some more specialized divorces like Hindu divorces and such, but at a high level, those are the two types of categories: civil and Muslim. So if you're a Muslim couple, then you are subject to Sharia law, and therefore Muslim divorce for the most part. And as per the Muslim or Sharia, there are two different ways of applying for divorce. But both ways, as a woman, you can apply for divorce even if your husband does not want to agree to it. It's more about what compensation you can get or not get if your husband does not agree. But ultimately, you can always, if you want compensation from your husband, then you would need to have his I guess, sort of approval, if you will. But if you don't want his approval, then you can always waive your compensation. Anyway, there's a lot of nuances. And by the way, I've done a lot of podcasts on this very topic. So those of you who have not listened to my podcast yet, do look it up. It's Logical with Ludmila, Law, Logical with Ludmila. And there's a lot more details on the types of divorces that you can expect in the UAE. But for the purposes of your question, so if it's a Muslim divorce, you will get divorced. The courts have never denied a woman the right to divorce here. It's more about just the form of divorce case that you apply, where you may have to switch your filing in order to satisfy the requirement from the court. But in any event, you will get divorced, and nobody can deny you the right of divorce, even if you're Muslim. Now, under civil divorce, it's much simpler. There is under civil divorce, there's two stages. First is the divorce, and the other one is compensation. The first stage, the divorce, it happens very quickly. There's no need for the other side to agree, and there's not even an opportunity for the other side to disagree. So the divorce is in the civil divorce and then the civil divorce law. So the divorce is assumed. If one party wants to divorce, then the courts assume that the divorce is granted. So it's just a matter of appearing at the hearing and or having the hearing conducted, and after the first hearing, you're divorced, irrespective of what your husband may or may not want to say or do. But and then the second stage, if you want compensation or you want to discuss alimony, that's the second stage. But certainly under civil divorce, it's very easy. You do not need any approvals.